panda, 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 panda. I got broads in Atlanta, just at the lean, the family. Credit cards in the scammers, hitting the licks in the van.
Hello teacher, good afternoon. My name is Gilberto Garcia Ocaña. I study in Polytechnic University of Tlaxcala. I present speaking activity February. Start. One of the anecdotes that I always remember is from when I was elementary school in second grade. I have finished my work that the teacher had left us and had left. I was at the door of the room watching the other class playing when of my classmates being pushed the door and twisting my fingers and both came out. I was crying. I awaiting of the teacher to come to cure me, but when she arrived, it was the opposite. She got angry and took me to the address yelling at me. Sometime later, other of my claims happened to him the same as me, but instead of hating, angry hit his and hit it with me. He consoled him and led him to heart. From that moment, I had the teacher and since the every time I see her and she wants to talk to me, I ignore her. Always, I was with all one of my coins pledging one ran faster, and worried who could have the other. On a leg, she always beat me ulti. On a day, I could beat her every time we played running. I have her legs soft ulti and remembered that she always kicked me only. I have her strong leg and she got angry. She wanted to hit me, but I did not leave. She guarded a stone and I ran, but she threw the stone at me. She hit me in the head and started to bleed. I got very scared. I called my mother. She was with me too. My mother held me at me auto hit me coughing. I remembered that when I was elementary school, they have me money to spend the rest at me money to go home the car. But already like shaving me money I did buying sometimes that I like. In 1 year I could put $700 pesos. Had bought my first cell phone. It was caged. I still want enough to buy a more paid one. When I went to high school, I still sat at the first grade of high school. I was able to buy my first smartphone. I was very happy and connected. In year, I was able to collect. The truth is feel very happy with my smartphone. Since the allowance I have saved and bought my cell phones and other things. Other of my anecdotes that I once remember is when had my first grade in elementary school. I was only 11 years old. I the one who was expected. My girlfriend was 9 years old. It is a very fond anecdote that when I remember her, love her, and better than I aunt, she sent letters to each other. Her brother was my class from elementary school. When I went to do homework with my brother, I suppose inside me heard we never kissed each other. We only playing as children. I sent each other letters. I already linked the word I wanted, used to continue being boyfriends. When we were up, but when I have to leave elementary school and go to secondary school, everything changed. She went to another secondary school, they to another secondary school. I never went back to her. Let's see me more. I was very young when I felt in love with her, and this anecdote or memory is not forgot. Anecdote once when I went to play basketball on the course of my town. I was playing for a long team, but my basketball went to the elementary school next door, and my parents were going to scold me. So my coins I decided to elementary school to bring me ball. I could know out the door. I know we open me. I decided to jump over the elementary school fence. The elementary school was dark, and it was night. I the lights didn't work. It hit me. I was very scared, but I decided to look for me board. I was looking for it for a long time, but since it was dark, I could not see until I found it. But at that moment, I realized the elementary school character was sleeping in a room. It had me a lot more afraid if he saw me and called the police. I decided to have the elementary school in seals. My coins was waiting for on the other side, but I think like some us all called the police for a walk. I already had me bought a job. See both things like south. Over the fence, the moment the police arrived, and went for jumper over the fence, I fell on stones and glass because of what has heard. The police gave up the place. I hit with everything at my coins until the police left. For my foot, it hurt a lot. I got home. They told my parents that I had hurt me food, but playing basketball.
Panda, 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 panda. I got broads in Atlanta, just to the lean the family. Credit cards in the scammers, hitting the licks in the van.